The rebels prepare for battle against the Motherworld's brutal forces. As unbreakable bonds form, heroes emerge, and legends are made. Kora and the warriors who survived the battle return to Veldt, believing that Kora dealt with Admiral Noble successfully, stopping the coming onslaught to grab the planet's supplies. However, Eris, a double spy among the Motherworld warriors who support the villagers, reveals that Noble is still alive and that the horrific dreadnought ship will arrive in 5 days. Titus assumes command, devoting himself to preparing the entire village for battle. They race to harvest the whole grain supply in 3 days, hoping to use the flour as a negotiating chip to keep the Motherworld forces from blasting the town from space. Kora and Gunnar form a romantic relationship, and she admits that Regent Belisarius forced her into taking part in the assassination of the Motherworld's royal family, including the king, queen, and young Princess Issa, with Kora tragically being the one who pulled the trigger on the princess. Belisarius then tried to blame her for the coup, but instead of giving in to his plot, she escaped to Veldt on a Motherworld shuttle to avoid detention and legal penalties. Titus and the rest of warriors are in charge of training the villagers in war tactics, formulating a strategy that includes digging trenches and tunnels in the fields, placing explosives, and prepping Kora's shuttle for use. While working together, they discuss their personal histories. However, Kora chooses not to reveal her part in Princess Issa's death. When Admiral Noble and his dreadnought arrive, they take on a thorough search of the village, pinpointing the sites where women and children are hidden, guarded by Nemesis and Eris. Noble sends forces to capture them, hoping to use their vulnerability to bring Kora out. Kora considers surrendering to Noble when he promises to spare the community, but Gunnar continues with the ambush. With Titus and Tarek in command, the villagers successfully repel the initial onslaught, though Nemesis sacrifices her life while protecting the women and children. The fearsome second wave of Motherworld forces, armed with heavy armor and advanced weapons, overwhelms the defenders and does major damage to the village. However, Kora and Gunnar devise a daring plan to get on board the dreadnought using the shuttle and stolen uniforms. Inside, they place explosives on the engine, planning to damage the ship. Meanwhile, Jimmy comes to help the village's defenders, joining their battle against the invading enemy forces. The detonation of the explosives destroys the dreadnought, with Gunnar managing to kill Noble before unfortunately dying of his own injuries. Following these events, Devra Bloodaxe and her rebel forces come on ships and begin a counterattack on the surviving Motherworld troops. Their combined efforts result in a decisive win for the defenders, who free the village. Following the intense battle, the community mourns its losses, and Kora finally speaks up about her turbulent history. To her surprise, Titus admits he was already aware of her secrets. Furthermore, he reveals the hidden truth that Issa, who was assumed to be dead, is actually alive and in hiding. The group, united in their determination, resolves to find Issa and facilitate her return to the throne, thus toppling Belisarius and restoring the rightful royal lineage. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.